Have you ever stepped off a plane in a new country only to realize you've made a mistake that could ruin your trip? From packing the wrong things to unknowingly breaking local customs, even the smallest errors can lead to big regrets. But don't worry, these mistakes are avoidable. In today's video, we'll uncover the top 10 tourist mistakes people make and show you how to sidestep them with ease. Want to travel smarter, save money, and make the most of your next adventure? Stick around, this guide is your ticket to stress-free travel. Number 10. Ignoring updated travel restrictions and guidelines. Let's start with a simple truth. Travel rules aren't what they used to be, and ignoring them can ruin your trip before it even begins. Why? Because of changing requirements. Did you know that many countries now require e-visas, which can take weeks to process? That's right. Some destinations even demand proof of COVID-19 vaccinations or health insurance to let you in. In places like New Zealand, stricter biosecurity checks means travelers need to declare even basic items like snacks, or else they have to risk fines. And it doesn't stop there. With new tourist caps being introduced in countries like Japan, not knowing the rules could leave you locked out of your dream destination. So what's the solution? It's simple. Research. Check your destination's official government website for the latest entry guidelines. Make a checklist of must-haves like visas, documents, and health certificates, and give yourself plenty of time to prepare. By staying informed, you can skip the stress and focus on what really matters, and that's enjoying your adventure. After all, isn't that why you're traveling in the first place? Number 9. Lacking a travel insurance. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're on the trip of your dream, but a sudden illness lands you in a foreign hospital? Then comes the bill with a staggering amount you were never prepared for. But what now? Here's the thing. Unexpected events can strike anytime. Did you know that in 2025, more countries are requiring proof of travel health insurance as part of their entry requirements? That's right! Beyond meeting guidelines, insurance can save you from financial nightmares like lost luggage, canceled flights, or medical emergencies abroad. So why do so many travelers skip this crucial step? Some think it's an unnecessary expense, while others simply forget. But here's the question. Would you rather spend a small amount upfront or risk paying thousands in unexpected costs later? The solution is simple. Invest in a reliable travel insurance plan before you leave. Look for packages that cover medical expenses, trip cancellations, and even delays. Many policies are affordable and easy to purchase online. Remember, travel insurance isn't just a box to check, it's peace of mind. With proper coverage, you can focus on enjoying your adventure without worrying about the what-ifs. Because a little preparation can go a long way when the unexpected happens. Number 8. Insufficient preparation for the language barrier. Have you ever noticed how a simple thank you in the local language can make a world of difference? In Japan, a heartfelt arigato often brings smiles and appreciation, while in France, a polite merci quickly endears you to the locals. Why does this happen? It all comes down to breaking language barriers. Did you know that in 2025, more travelers are venturing to non-English speaking destinations than ever before? From rural villages in Japan to bustling markets in Morocco, English isn't always an option. And while translation apps like Google Translate are helpful, they aren't foolproof. Imagine relying on your phone for a key conversation only for it to run out of battery. So, how can you avoid this headache? Start by learning a few essential phrases in the local language. Apps like Duolingo or Rosetta Stone can help you pick up basics like greetings, directions, or how to ask for help. Carrying a pocket phrasebook is another great backup. Making the effort to communicate even just a little shows respect for the culture and can lead to richer, more meaningful interactions. Because when you connect with locals on their terms, you're not just visiting a country, you're truly experiencing it. Number 7. Forgetting to check the exchange rates regularly. Currency exchanges can drain your budget. In Thailand, for example, exchanging money at the airport can cost you 10% more than doing it in the city, making that budget-friendly trip just a lot more expensive. Currency exchange might seem like a minor detail, but here's the truth. Overlooking it can quietly eat into your travel funds. In coming years, global currencies are fluctuating more than ever, driven by economic shifts and unpredictable markets. Many travelers forget to check rates before they go, only to face steep fees at airports, local ATMs, or exchange counters. The solution? Be proactive. Download apps like XE or Revolut to track live rates and plan ahead. Prepaid travel cards or online currency exchanges often offer better deals than last-minute options. And here's a tip: avoid exchanging money at tourist hotspots as they're notorious for bad rates and hidden charges. By taking a few simple steps, you can stretch your budget further and enjoy your trip without financial stress. After all, wouldn't you rather spend that extra cash on experiences instead of unnecessary fees? Number 6, packing more than necessary. We've all been there, standing over an open suitcase, staring at piles of clothes, thinking, what if I need this or that? Before you know it, your bag is overflowing and you're wondering how you'll carry it all. Overpacking might feel like playing it safe, but it often leads to stress and wasted money. Airlines are stricter than ever with hefty fees for overweight luggage. And let's be honest, how often do you really use everything you pack? Here's the secret: you don't need as much as you think. Choose versatile clothing that works for multiple outfits, focus on weather-appropriate items, and pack light on toiletries. You can always grab essentials at your destination. Tools like packing cubes can help you maximize space without overloading your bag. Packing smarter means more than saving money on baggage fees. It's about traveling with ease, leaving room for souvenirs, and not worrying about lugging heavy bags everywhere. Because when you pack only what matters, you make room for what truly counts, and that are new experiences. Number 5, not buying international cell phone plans. What if you had seamless access to maps, translations, and local guides from the moment you landed? With an international phone plan, staying connected is simple and safe. In today's world, our phones are more than devices. They're lifelines for navigation, communication, and booking last-minute plans. But here's the catch: without an international roaming plan or local SIM card, you'll face frustrating limitations or sky-high roaming charges. With travelers relying more on mobile apps, data plans are essential. Most major providers like T-Mobile and Google Fi offer affordable international packages. Alternatively, picking up a local SIM card when you arrive can give you access to cheaper rates and faster connections. Think ahead. Research your options before you travel. Some providers even let you activate international plans instantly through their apps. No matter where you're headed, staying connected will help you focus on the adventure instead of the frustration. Number 4, forgetting to keep track of valuables. This happens all too often in busy tourist areas like Rome's Trevi Fountain or Istanbul's Grand Bazaar, where pickpockets target distracted travelers. Staying alert can save you from costly mistakes. It's easy to get distracted when you're exploring new places, but forgetting to secure your valuables is one mistake you can't afford to make. As tourism is booming post-pandemic, crowded attractions and public spaces are prime targets for pickpockets. And it's not just about theft. Misplacing something as simple as a phone or travel card can derail your plans. So what's the solution? Invest in anti-theft gear like RFID blocking wallets and crossbody bags with hidden zippers. Use hotel safes to store passports and other important documents, and always carry copies of your IDs, both physical and digital. A simple habit like checking your belongings before leaving a place can save you hours of stress. Traveling should be about making memories, not losing essentials. Stay mindful, stay secure, and you'll be able to enjoy your trip without unnecessary worries. After all, your time abroad is precious. Don't let carelessness ruin it. Number 3, improper organization of the trip details. Let's take a moment to think about: you arrive at the airport only to realize you've forgotten to print your visa, misplaced your hotel booking, or misread the timing for your connecting flight. The result? Chaos, stress, and potentially a lot of money loss. Improper planning can turn even the most exciting trip into a logistical mess. Increased digital reliance makes many travelers to assume they'll have easy access to their documents or schedules. But what happens if your phone dies, Wi-Fi isn't available, or an app crashes? The fix is simple but effective. Plan ahead and stay organized. Create a digital and physical itinerary that includes all your flight times, hotel bookings, and transport details. Keep copies of essential documents like visas and IDs, stored both in a cloud service and in print. Apps like TripIt or Google Travel can also help consolidate plans, so you always have everything in one place. Number 2, forgetting the time taken between layovers. It's easy to overlook, but your first flight lands late and you're sprinting through the airport frantically searching for your next gate. You arrive, but the doors are already closed. Your connecting flight is gone, and now so is your carefully planned itinerary. This is a mistake even seasoned travelers make, underestimating the time needed between layovers. With tighter security checks, crowded airports, and increased flight delays, having enough buffer time is more critical than ever. Rushing between gates can turn a relaxing trip into a stressful race against the clock. Here's how to avoid it. When booking flights, aim for a minimum layover time of 90 minutes for domestic connections and at least 2 to 3 hours for international ones. Check the airport layout beforehand. Some hubs, like London Heathrow or Dubai, require extra time to navigate, and always plan for potential delays, especially during peak travel seasons. By giving yourself enough time between flights, you'll avoid unnecessary panic and additional costs from rebooking. Because a trip abroad should be about enjoying the journey, not worrying about making it to the next gate. Number 1, failing to select the right hotel. Picture this in your mind's eye. After a long day of travel, you finally arrive at your hotel only to find dirty rooms, rude staff, or even worse is a booking that doesn't even exist. Instead of relaxing, you're scrambling to fix the situation. Choosing the right accommodation isn't just about finding a bed for the night. It's about safety, comfort, and convenience. Nowadays, more travelers rely on online reviews, but it's important to dig deeper than just star ratings or flashy photos. Some listings can be misleading, and skipping this step could leave you regretting your choice. What's the solution? Start by using trusted platforms like Booking.com or Airbnb, and always read the reviews carefully, especially the recent ones. Look for keywords like clean, safe, or friendly staff. Filter options based on location to ensure you're close to key attractions or transport hubs. And if you're unsure, reach out directly to the property to clarify your doubts. Let's face it, travel can be unpredictable, but with the right preparation, you can avoid these common mistakes and make your trip truly unforgettable. Whether it's keeping track of your valuables, planning smarter layovers, or staying on top of local guidelines, these small steps can save you big headaches. And before you go and plan your next trip, watch this net video for more valuable information on traveling so you can have a smooth trip.